Hello, hello, hello. Lexus, that is so sad. I'm so sad for you. That happened to me before with Zan stream. I had like a crazy Zan stream streak. Like I want to say 60 plus something, like similar to what you had going on. And uh I swear I didn't miss a stream and it just dropped my streak. And I was like, man, I'll never get as invested in a streak ever again. It broke my heart. I mean, I was hoping with I haven't like I don't think I've had as crazy a streak since then. But nowadays, like in theory, it should be easier to do because of that system they added where you can like um where you can watch the VOD or something. But yeah, it's brutal. Mm. Anyway. Oop. More Etrian today. We might be rolling credits because I'm in the 4th stratum. And I did my pending quests from the previous stratum off stream. And I hadn't accepted these yet so that they were fresh in my mind on the day we were maybe actually going to do them. I was thinking that maybe we'll see how I feel when we get there, but maybe I roll credits first playthrough through for this, and then we do the WoW Week thing, and then we come back after WoW Week to do more of this if we're still interested in it. Just to step away from it. I'm undecided though. When I entered the hall on B14, a statue suddenly blocked my way and I can't get any further. Get rid of it. You're accepting this request? Oh, you're such a big help. That one is from Herm. You know, the northern hall on B14F. When someone enters, a device activates statue monsters. It'd be super helpful if somebody could figure out how to turn that device off. If somebody doesn't do something, this could be causing trouble for a whole lot of people. You know what I'm getting at, yes? Help me, help Herm, help your fellow explorers. We are all counting on you. Go forth, adventurers. There's a rumor that an ancient city sank to the bottom of the sea. Ancient means antiques. Give me some rare items. Oh, that request is from the antique collector Wilbur. He wants relics from the Abyssal Shrine, but he doesn't know what's down there. Such a stupid request. I can't stand these amateur clients. Get your ideas straight. Anyway, I'm having no idea what he is wanting either. Sorry. He wants one antique item, your choice. Just find something and bring it back. The girl at Napier's firm may know something about treasure. Perhaps you should ask her. Well, I trust you'll be getting the job done. Go forth, explorers. Alright, we've got Scavenger Toma. Yo, how's it going? No need for small talk. We can go straight to you buying me something. You gotta respect the first guy who ate a shrimp. I mean, they look like beetles of the sea. Good thing for him and us. It was delicious. Anyway, see this dryad statue? Looks valuable, huh? Turns out it's not so hard to get. You just gotta freeze and others spawn. Don't tell anyone got it. We should keep this between ourselves. Unlucky lady. I'm drinking here while I wait for my new husband to return from the labyrinth. Have you ever seen an other spawn? It has cute, girlish features, but don't be fooled, it's devious. A group of them will summon a dreadful deep one that's willing to sacrifice itself. You might be wondering how I know so much about this. My newest husband tried to tame another spawn and was beaten to death by deep ones. Got a lot of dead husbands. Oh, it's you. How may I help you today? You're in luck today. I just got in some new armor and... Huh? The Abyssal Shrine. Well, it just so happens that I might have something. You are special customers. A request. All you have to do is turn this in then. Look at this stylish jar. An adventurer brought it up from the Abyssal Shrine yesterday. Tell you what, since you're such a good customer, I'll let you have it for 3,000 yen. Sure. Fantastic. You get your quest done, I get money, all's right in the world. It's win-win-win. We're all friends here, aren't we? Oh boy. Why do I feel like I got ripped off? Welcoming. Did you get the job done? You just bought this at the firm to get the request over with? How much was it? 3,000? Holy jujubes. My eyeballs feel like they're gonna pop out of my head. Well, it's not my problem, is it? I just need you to get the job done. Here's the reward. Though it is less than you paid for the item in the first place. Looks like you got yourself ripped off. Caveat, Impter Sucker. Okay. Death Magatama. What's that? Oh, nice. Tolerance to fatal attacks. Bracelet that raises stamina both inside and outside the body. We did get some levels too. So, B14, huh? Okay. Okay, so it's the next floor. Run away! Ooh, what is that? Oh, there's the other spawn. It said it was weak to freeze, right? Those guys are weak to thunder. Doesn't seem weak to ice. They said it was weak to ice, but now I don't know. Not weak to fire either. There you go. Weird. Maybe it's conditional drop us from ice, even though it's not weak to it. Hemimorphite. All right. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Small crevice is visible. Okay. Somehow I knew they would do that. Big room. Oh. As you walk through a hall, countless statues appear with a roaring sound. Well, we found the thing. That's a lot of FOEs. They don't seem to want to attack you, but they're not moving from their positions. You remember the request that you accepted to stop the statues from appearing. It seems whatever device is summoning them is reacting to intruders. You are free to search for a way to stop the statues from appearing, or you can leave. Find something like a control panel on a giant pillar. It has two switches. One switch is labeled star and the other with a empty star. Experiment with the switches if you wish. Okay, number of statues disappears. This switch seems to make nearby statues disappear. Okay. 3 switches. Okay. Not that one. It's one of these puzzles. I'm so bad at these. Just bad at puzzles in general. That's a good point. I just brute force puzzles on stream. Okay. All right, that's good. Huh. So I need to be able to turn off. Okay. Ugh. Bro, I'm so confused. I wonder if you can literally brute force this by just like fighting the FOEs. That'd be so funny. So confused. Okay, they're all back now. Okay, so let me actually try to think instead of just pressing buttons. I got my paper and my pencil. Okay. So they're all here. Right? Let's draw the position they're in. I'm bad at puzzles, but I do actually like puzzles. Funny enough. Okay, so build star. I feel like the only way I know for sure what the button does is if all of them are visible when I press it. How am I gonna denote this actually? I guess I'll put the symbol next to all the ones it affects. I guess really all I should note, or I should actually know every time because it'll affect all of them every time I press. I don't actually need to have them all up now that I think about it. Okay, so the star, the filled star, disabled, or it touches 3 of them. All right, empty star. Okay, so the empty star affected 2 of the same ones and a new one. This. Okay. So right now, 2 of them are off, just to help myself there. Okay, so that re-enabled this one. Right? Yeah, that one. It touched this one. And it disabled this one. So right now, the bottom left, like 3rd from the bottom on the left, all 3 of these buttons affected it. Okay. So currently this one is off. I need like a way to denote this so that when I turn it back on, I'm sure. It's starting to like break my brain. So 3 of them are off. Top left, third left, fourth right. Okay, so it didn't touch third left, fourth right. It touched... What's the symbol? 2 circles. Okay, so it touched second left and first left. And it touched top right. Okay. How am I gonna remember what's on and off? It's like my brain's breaking. Let's just call this 1 and 4 are on, and 2 and 3 on the right are on. Okay. Okay. That turned on 2 and 3. So and it turned on 1 and 4. Okay, so now they're all on. So empty diamond. Well, it turned off both ones, and it turned off right 2. That's our first thing to interact with right 2. Okay. And now my ons are 2, 3, 4, and 3 and 4. Okay. So we'll do filled circle. So it touched 1 and 2 and 3. So filled square. 2. And that's our first that interacts with 3. Okay. Just leave that, I guess. Okay, so right now we have 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Empty triangle. Okay. So empty triangle did 3, 4, and it did the other 4. Okay. And downward filled triangle. 2, 3, 4. So every single button interacts with 3 of the spaces, I think. So like there's no way when you have 2 to turn them off. Okay, now that I didn't expect. Is that just a reset? Is that what that is? It's gotta be. So X is reset. Because if I do it now, nothing happens. Okay, so I misunderstood what X was because of my current state, but it's a reset for sure. All right, so we can get rid of X. Okay, so we have... I think what we want to do is turn off... Let's see, we're at 5, right? So if you turned off 1 and added 2, then you would get 6, and then we could potentially turn all of them off. So we want to get rid of 1. Only 1. I think we want the little filled circle. I think that would be my idea. Let's do this. Okay, so now we have 6. So we need something that'll turn off 3 of these. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We can do this. It's on this wall. So that turns off 3, but I don't know if I have a symbol that turns off these 3. Because double circle would add 1 back. Tiny circle would add 1 back. Yeah. And filled. Yeah, I think this is not going to get us there. Okay, how about this? So now we're at 4. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're at 5 again. Let's do... And then... That's still 5. That's 4. So when you turn off... We could turn off... No. Yeah. Maybe I should start from fresh. So fresh, we start with 8, right? So no matter what, on this round, we have to turn off 3. Like from the beginning, you have to turn off 3. Let's just say I turn off these 3. Okay, then you have to turn 1 off, 2 on to get to 6. So I guess what I should be asking is which of these 3 can I turn off together and then don't mess with those. So I could turn off 4, 3, 4 with up triangle. They need to be near each. They need to be like, can I turn off 2, 3, 4? Yes. Down filled arrow turns off 2, 3, 4. Let's just do that. So that puts us like this, right? So now I want to turn off one of these and turn on 2 more to make a pair that I can get rid of. So let's see, that's together. That's together. Can I get 4, 3, 4 turned on and that one turned off? Maybe. Not really. I guess if I do this and then we turn on let's do downward arrow, right? Can I turn off 2 and turn on 4 and 4? So 2 diamond, no. Oh, I'm so bad at this, man. Okay, I need there not to be a gap for the final set. I don't think, because the way it's set up. Upward triangle. We'll turn on these. Downward triangle. Okay, then we want... I think I'm dumb. So I need to turn on 2 and then let's try going the other way. Maybe that'll help me. Okay, so there's 2. Okay, then I want to turn off. I guess I need to go around in like a circle, basically. So I need to go... We need the filled dot. And then we need to go double circle. Then we'll do build square, right? And then we do downward arrow. That's a whole nother problem. Oops. Feel like I'm in position now. We need double circle. Okay, there we go. We got 3. So now I need this, right? This should do it. Oh! You flick the switch, a roaring echoes through the area, and the statues disappear. Solemn silence fills the undersea shrine once again. You have accomplished the core quest. Go back to the bar to report your success. Wow. Did it. Easy. First try. Didn't struggle at all. Okay, we got a mining spot. We already mined on this trip, though. Okay. Whoop. Oh my goodness. It's a jammy. It's the Jamily. Give you a shout out. Welcome in, guys. How was your stream? How was Silk Song? Jamie is so sweet, you guys. Give Jamie a follow if you're not following Jamie. Got all those emotes. Looks like stressful as ever. Yeah, great great game to play after a very not stressful game you played prior. Some progress made. Good. Just a fun, stressful stream you had today. No, for sure. Well, I recently started therapy again, and I had a session yesterday which absolutely flattened me. So I'm very happy to be playing Etrian, which is one of the coziest series to me ever today, and not playing a horror game where I'm hiding from a serial killer, for sure. But it was fun to watch you play that this morning. What a suspicious empty room. Ain't it just? What is this about? You do best. Oh, you do best. I have to run off because I think these episodes are situating my headache. Oh no. Yes, please take care of yourself, Jimmy. I worry about you because you're so sweet and you take care of people. So I hope I don't annoy you when I remind you to take care of yourself, but I do worry about you sometimes because you're so sweet. So please go take care of yourself. Yeah, get some nice nice peace and quiet. Lots of stress today. Now, we might be in the final, we might be close to credits. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked it up or anything because I prefer to just figure it out as we go here. But usually, if you beat the boss of the 4th stratum in an Etrian game, you win. I mean, there's always post-game stuff, but... Oh, you know what I just realized? Why is it unpassable from that side? How odd. It's probably that big room over there that we should go towards. Suspiciously big square room over there. Or it's right here. Could be right in front of my face the whole time. Found it. Snare that tests. Okay, you descend the stairs to the 15th floor where the engraving Olympia spoke of should be found. You look round and feel her presence behind you as if she had always been close by. Sleep's Guild's arrival confirmed. I will proceed to explain the engraving. Olympia's speech is her usual mechanical monotone. This was once part of Armor Road. The Abyssal King used it to carry out Idrisil's festival rite. Since the calamity, it has been abandoned to the Deep Ones as their nest. However, the engraving was Idrisil's means of communicating with man, including the Abyssal King. Read it, and you will understand the Abyssal King's words as well as Idrisil's way of thinking. The engraving is to the north. It is still inscribed in that hall. Employ the powder there. With that, Olympia leaves. As if there is nothing left to say, you consider searching for the northern hall Olympia spoke of, but there's more to explore. Okay. Let's mark this. Oh. Well, that was a rapid finding of the staircase. A blowing bladed wind. As quickly as I found that makes me think that there's multiple ways down here. 'Cause that was too easy. Yep, it's definitely too easy. Oh, what are you? Cursed Knight. You know, I'm good right now. Oh god. You really hurt. Oh, good, another one. It could be right off. Oh god, that's a hole. That's a hole. I saw it right before I definitely was too late. The floor gives way as you realize you've stumbled into a booby trap. Oh boy. Oh, well, we're in the same hallway. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That's another hole. And a staircase. I suspect this is also not much of a find. treasure. Tempest script. Oh, yeah. Nice. It's been a while since we got a new script. As you wander the undersea temple, you come across something like a mural at a dead end. Two of the three motifs in the shape of an equilateral triangle are too faded to make out. The right portion, which is all you can see clearly, depicts people living in a city. Okay. Da, 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 da. That's a hole. See, now that hole I might go down by choice because... Yeah, let's go down by choice. Yeah. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, so... Go up. Behind us is the down staircase. Okay. Looking at the wall of this dead end, you spot a decoration unlike anything you've seen thus far. In its center is a ring-shaped depression. It seems as though something fell from here. You think back, trying to remember if you picked up a ring that might match this indentation. You apply the silver ring you picked up previously into the depression in the wall. The silver ring slips into the recessed area as if being sucked inside, completing the artwork. Just then, the bottom of the wall opens like a drawer, revealing a piece of equipment inside. Ah. Very nice. Hi. Okay, good. We can go back. It's a little worried. Sometimes those are one way. You reach the rectangular room in the northern area of the floor. As seen elsewhere, pictures of the deep ones are drawn on the walls, but you see no telltale engraving. Still, the hall's location is consistent with the place Olympia spoke of. It may be best to give this hall a thorough examination. You stand before the engraving and inspect it for any clues, but you see only the now familiar etchings of deep ones with no writing anywhere to be found. Suddenly, you recall the mysterious powder of Ibn Ghazi you received from Olympia. It occurs to you that using the powder here may reveal what you seek. You toss some powder on the wall before you, but there's no discernible effect. It seems there's nothing here. You decide to move to another wall and try using the powder there. Oh god. Sample engraving. Okay. Nothing on that wall. Nothing on that wall. Nothing there. Oh. When you spread the powder around you, your field of vision warps and flickers. Mysterious letters float, revealed underneath the paint on the wall. It's a written language utterly unknown to you, but a strange voice in your head translates. I am the entity Yggdrasil. I came to this world by the pitch black sea, as did the evil. Sleeps, you are here by my will, because there is knowledge you must receive. The Deep Ones, servants of evil, would try to defeat me to protect their master. For this, the Deep Ones have devised a method to control a human through the evil's blood. By their proxy, they scheme to catch the Abyssal King unawares and destroy me. The human you know in Armor Road is evil-ridden. It is using your kind to attempt to slay me. The human you know in Armor Road. Remember well that evil's blood warps humans and turns them foul. Your eyes will deceive you. So the princess? The seemingly auditory hallucination suddenly disappears and your senses return to normal. It seems the effects of the powder of Ibn Gaza have worn off. Having fulfilled your mission to read the engraving, you should return to the Celestial Palace. Okay, so... let's do what it says. Let's get out of here. I haven't been back to town in forever. Bum, bam, 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 bam. So I imagine somewhere on that floor I was on, there's a boss. Ba-da-dum. Welcome back. Were you able to turn off whatever was making the statues appear? I see. I wonder who made such an annoying machine. Seriously, it's just inexcusable. But now Herm will be safe to investigate the ruins. Well, safer anyway. Your keen intellect is what brought you victory this time. You deserve this reward. Here, take it. I want to research new metals that have been appearing in Armor Road lately. Make you a weapon from what you bring. One weapon. Recipient's choice. Aha! I had a feeling you would jump for this one. You love your weapons, don't you? That request was made by that stubborn old weapon artisan Tatara. He's wanted to make a weapon from new metals that are going around lately. What he wants from you is 5 spearhead chips and 1 Damascus edge. Maybe tough, but he says he'll make you a weapon of your choice. Well then, you know what to do? Do it, please. Okay. Sounds pretty good to me. And we need to go to Deep City. You've returned. Then you must know the truth from those from Armor Road. They claim they will vanquish the evil, and even now advance toward the Abyssal Shrine. There's more you do not know. Olympia has witnessed something you should be aware of. The man called Kajur of Armor Road was searching for a flower that blossoms in the shrine. Its name is Amaranthus, and to you it is a poisonous blossom. But to the Deep Ones, it is nourishment and sustenance. This leads credence to my suspicion. Excuse me. Thirsty. I bear no enmity towards man. Armorwood is my native country. I have no wish to harm its people. So, or thus I cannot turn a blind eye to the Deep One who has seized control of an innocent human. I'm currently considering how best to save the people of Armorwood from the Deep Ones. Once you have rested, I will call on you to be the ones to see this plan to fruition. New mission is available. Okay. Here, your rightful reward for your work. I grant it gladly. Okay. There's a teleportation device in the fourth stratum that leads to the porcelain forest. I want you to find it so we can protect the city of Armorwood. The time has come for me to explain the plan to subjugate the Deep Ones. You're aware that there is a Deep One in Armorwood as well, are you not? Some believe that this imposter is truly human, making it difficult to slay as a result. Worse, the imposter is of high rank in Armorwood and holds great sway there. I've given this some thought, and I think it best to strike in small numbers at an isolated location. For that, we will require a device allowing us to teleport. It is very likely the submagnetic pole. When I was Armorwood's master, these devices were commonplace. One such device rests deep within the Abyssal Shrine, providing a direct path to the Royal Forest. I would like for you to find this particular device that we might enact the first stage of the plan. If you succeed, we may infiltrate in secret and slay the lurking Deep One, thereby restoring peace. The future of mankind and the harmony of the world all rests on your actions. Now go forth. Okay, interesting. Also, I'm going to take a quick stretch break, and then we'll go back down there.
Standing up too high when the words have fallen down to empathy around you. Instead of looking back, you heard it all before. Now losing what you didn't know you had. Fear it, what you want is near it, but you're really trying to get away from it. Basic instincts overpowering, but you still have this when this could be good enough for us. looking back, you had it all before. Now losing what you didn't know you had. Fearing what you want is near it, but you're really trying to get away from that. Basic instincts overpowering, but you still have the soul. When this could be good enough for us. This could be good enough for us. This could be good enough for us.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see what's down there. We're looking for a teleporter, apparently. According to the king. For an infiltration mission. Ta-da. Okay. That's a hole. Also a hole. Hole. It's matching staircase. Okay, I think that middle hole is our way. Yeah, staircase on the other side. Seems promising. Oops. Okay. A button. Oh. Okay. Um. Oh. Where am I? Got staircase down. Okay. There's another hole. Already got that one. Okay. Okay, let's try this other one. Oh, you're new. What are you? Impupura. Okay. Oh. That's something. Hmm. No! It hurts! That's a hole. Hole. I mean, just the position of this staircase makes me think we're in the right place. But treasure? Bigger book, nice. I've been saving all my books. Wait, then maybe this hole is positioned correctly to get us back to where that lever is? Hey, yes it is. Oh, here we go. Put marking down. Wasn't expecting to go back up. Wait, how is that where I am? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go down. Weird. What is the point of this? Wait, clearly I need to be checking more carefully. The different paths down here. As you continue investigating the temple, you notice the stone floor under your feet is decaying. Something like vines are visible underneath, but the stone floor seems quite heavy. If you pried away the tiles, you could investigate, but there's always the threat of danger here. You crouch and take hold of the stones, grate your teeth, and pull with all your strength. Despite the stone's tremendous weight, you succeed in lifting the tiles. Below the stone floor, you find a species of vine that will be useful as materials. You pluck the vines and stow them into your pack before leaving. Oh. Nice. Surely this area is not like pointless. Kind of feeling like it though. It's kind of feeling like I actually need to be like northwest. As you walk briskly through the undersea temple, you come across a sort of mural at a dead end. Two of the three motifs in the shape of an equilateral triangle are too faded to make out. The left portion, which is all you can see clearly, depicts a densely packed forest. Huh. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Small crevice is visible in the wall before you. Perhaps a person may fit through. Ah. Okay. Small crevice. Passable from this side. Alright. Coupon. Here we go. Actually, no, that doesn't help me. What am I missing? Is there another... Be in these rooms? Oh, yeah. Whoops. A take. Hey, Jug, welcome in. How you doing? A confusing. Happy Gagmaz, yes. Is it out now? Yeah, it is. It's nice. Failed 3 times? Oh no. Oh, wait, am I supposed to... Hold on. I'm seeing a point to this area now. I think I need to get to the lever and back to this door without re-triggering it. Let's go down here. At least I'm learning, but it's rough getting to the final phase and dying. I bet. Okay, yeah, I think I'm seeing at least what my goal is. I want to get through this door. So I just need to navigate back, which I've done before. We got over here before. Okay, so we want the bottom hole. You know how certain games have holiday decor like Phasma? Wow, I think it'd be funny if they put Santa hats on certain monsters. Yeah, it would be really good. They've definitely done like holiday stuff before. This wouldn't be completely out of the picture. So we need to go here. So I think when we come into this room, it closes the gates, right? But when I leave, I don't think it does. Okay, good. So then we go up from here. Lola! Hello! Okay, then we want to go... Oops. Oh. Drop down this hole. Perfect. Oh gosh, ouchie. Okay. Now, which hole do I want to drop? I think this hole. Perfect. Okay. Yes! Victory! Metal shutters come down. All right, I see the staircase and everything. Please tell me this is a two-way. I will cry. Oh, thank God. Okay. Got that. Check out Paladin. Yeah, you need to check out Paladin. Y'all that are planning on playing that, check out Paladin. Tell me what you think. I'm so curious. If it didn't cost me extra money to try it, I would be all up in that. I just already gave them so much money that I didn't feel like I got my return for it, that I don't really want to shell out more. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tempted to go back. So we don't exactly have the fastest like shortcut back, which is kind of weird. Maybe there was another shortcut in this room. You haven't played in like 2 seasons? Yeah. I haven't played since basically it came out. Here we go. I knew it wasn't right. There had to be another shortcut. Okay. So that's better. Because then you can avoid, you don't have to take any holes to get to this staircase. Okay, so that's good. Okay. And just, I don't want to fight a boss, if that's what's, I assume we're headed towards a boss at this point. I don't want to fight a boss before we go back and save. Because that would be very bad. Very bad for my health. Yeah, I think I don't want to risk going through this doorway. This looks like... Oh. Dementia out. I think you'd probably like it now. There's been so many updates and drastic changes systems. Honestly, my complaints are kind of different from most people's. My biggest like pet peeve with it actually has like nothing to do with what most people say. Like, I minorly don't like the stuff everyone else complains about with it too. Oh no, that's not what I want. No. It's so weird, but it's just like a game feel thing that changed, which I think happened because they were fixing an exploit, but it just bothered me a lot between beta and release, and it just like felt wrong. And honestly, maybe it wouldn't bother me anymore, even if it hadn't changed. And then everything else was just kind of like minorly, like, just made it less like Like, yeah, it was buggy. I don't think the game needed to be like always online and open world. I feel like they definitely just did that to sell microtransactions and stuff. And I don't feel like they really validated like the consumer benefit to it being always online and like a shared world. It was kind of only downsides. We're talking about D4. Oh, and you asked me how I was doing. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I think they didn't really validate that too much, in my opinion, in terms of like gameplay benefits to the player. I don't know if that's changed. And then like, whereas like PoE's the same way, but like they're not hiding the fact that the reason it works that way is, I mean, it's not exactly the same way, because you don't see people like, unless they're in your party in zones, you just see them in town. But oh yeah, the Spirit Warrior nonsense, right? Yeah, Spirit Warrior was like crazy broken, but apparently it made it super fun. Is what I remember people saying. Yeah. You can't find any MTX items in the game. Yeah, I think the whole way that they like handled all that was a little messy, and I don't think they did a good job of making it seem like their first priority was to the player. It definitely felt like an MTX first game sometimes, and that's a little rough. But yeah, for me it was really just the gameplay feel thing, and then there just not being a ton of stuff I was like thrilled to go do. Whereas like PoE, there's just so much to go chase, you know? Not so much in PoE 2 right now, but in PoE 1, for sure, that's my pull to it. Other than that, it's just more Diablo is simple in that regard. Yeah, I don't necessarily mind that it's simple either. Like, I am a systems junkie. I do love systems. I do love that PoE has complexity, but I don't necessarily need that in every game, you know? I can enjoy a head empty, just smash and kill monsters stuff. But yeah, it's like the paladin stuff really appeals to me. I actually really enjoyed for a good chunk of time Diablo Immortal, which also people were pretty upset about. So I mean, but that one was kind of like, I played it and I enjoyed it knowing that inevitably I would hit the like paywall, and I did, and then I dropped it after that, you know. But I had a lot of fun with it before I hit the paywall, to be honest. I had a good time. So but I did feel a little bit disrespected as a consumer when Diablo 4 came out, just because like the way they were advertising it and the way they were selling the features and stuff just really kind of seemed to be a little bit of hogwash, honestly. Like, but I definitely see the appeal to the game. Let's just do full save here. That's me in Lost Ark. I hit the paywall. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least you got 250 hours, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, I played Lost Ark as well and had a pretty good time. And I don't say I hit like a hard paywall before I stopped playing. I think for me, the fact that it was built, like Lost Ark's built around that stuff, hit me as a player before I hit like a hard paywall, if that makes sense, where you kind of like feel it in every single mechanic in a game like that in subtle ways, sometimes not so subtle ways, depending on the game. But in Lost Ark's case, I feel like it's fairly subtle. You can like enjoy the game, whatever. Louise and I actually played a bunch of Lost Ark right after we gave up on Diablo 4. And the thing that was actually driving us nuts was that they had this catch-up system And the moment we started, they were basically saying, make sure you get to this point in the game before such and such date, and then you'll get this free stuff. And so it made us feel like we were on like a timer, and it was super stressful because like we're trying to like play the whole thing together. So we're not necessarily like playing all the time. And then it just got to the point where we were like, nah, we just can't do this. Like, I hate this like push on us to rush. And we just kind of dropped the game. But there was a lot to like in Lost Ark for sure. And I am a hardcore Korean MMO enjoyer. Dark Ages, that I've talked about plenty of times on stream before. That was my first MMO, was a Korean MMO. Very niche Korean MMO. And so it's kind of like in my blood to like that stuff. And my next hardcore, like my second most hardcore MMO addiction, before I guess WoW now, was Arcage, which is also a Korean MMO. So, and you definitely see some like through threads there when you play them. But there's stuff to love about it too. they're very microtransaction heavy, but there is something to love there, which is why it always seems to grab me, those games. Ashes of Creation, which is coming out into like early access soon, is made by this guy that I guess he got rich doing some other completely unrelated business or something. Like he's like a millionaire, and he was a millionaire that was addicted to Arcage. And he ran like a really big guild in Arcage, but then he got frustrated when Arcage became super mega ultra pay to win. And he quit, and he decided to make basically his own Arcage. And that's what Ashes of Creation is. It should not be pay to win at all. It's basically the goal. As far as I know, they've held to that. But yeah, they definitely will sell MTX. I think their source of money is subscription, but there will be like MTX shop, I think. I'm not sure though. They might not have an MTX. I think they have an MTX shop. But yeah, I haven't seen anything about pay to win stuff. Yeah, I think it probably looks like pay to win because it is heavily based and inspired by Korean MMOs, which are, as I was saying, usually very pay to win. So that might be why all your alarm bells were going off for Ashes of Creation. But I am curious about that one. My only issue now is that I love WoW. And I really don't have any reason to like... I used to constantly be like searching for the MMO of my dreams. And I just didn't realize that it was WoW the entire time. But now that I've found WoW, I'm just kind of like, well, Ashes of Creation looks great, but I don't really, I only have so much time. I'm curious about it though. Because Ashes of Creation was honestly something really, really special. 14 is mine, but I just can't play it because then I will only play it. Yeah, that's what I was telling Zan, was like, I'm probably the way I'm gonna play WoW is I heavily binge it, and then I put it down and I play a bunch of other things, and then I go back and I binge WoW, and then I put it down and then I go play a bunch of other things. That way I could actually play games that aren't WoW sometimes. That's usually my like. That's my plan at least. But honestly, FOMO with MMOs is real. Yeah, that is something too with WoW. I don't actually feel FOMO with it, which I really appreciate. I don't know if it's, I'm sure it hasn't always been that way with WoW. I think they've had a lot of years to like figure their stuff out. But yeah, there's not much you have to worry about like completely missing out on in WoW. I get FOMO with D4 and Monster Hunter, which do have... Yeah. Monster Hunter's kind of shifting though. It used to be like events in Monster Hunter were always available. And when World came out, and you know, with games being always online and stuff like that, now events are actually like, you know, sometimes limited time. But it used to be Monster Hunter, yeah, you really couldn't miss out on anything. Vincent Wilds are always available, which is nice. Oh, are they? I didn't know that. I just assumed they went back to what they did with Worlds. Yeah, they made a point to start making 18 monsters always huntable among other hunts. Oh. Was that like a change, or did they start that way? Well, 18 no, but like, I mean more like the actual event quests where you can get like special rewards and like cosmetic rewards. Those are still limited, right? Still not nearly as bad as what most MMOs do in terms of limited time stuff for sure. Creepy? Oh, that's a door? Oh god. Okay. The door before you with the deep one on it has no handle and does not budge when you push it. Sure, the list gets bigger during fast, but it's not a small number now. Yeah. You seem to have no way to open this door at the moment. You leave it be for the moment to explore elsewhere. Okay. No, thank you. I got fun during World because events weren't always there. And you could miss stuff. Yeah. Maybe the stuff that you can get limited time in Wilds just isn't as good. There were a lot of really good events in Worlds that I think made the FOMO stronger. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, well, it's not too bad. Like, um, and even stuff that is limited time kind of like comes back around. So I had a period, like, so I started playing this year and then I stopped playing for at least 2 months. And when I came back, I really didn't feel too bad about like missing anything, which was nice. All right, we got a campsite. Oop. Campsite. Oh, this is a weird and creepy room. Oh no. Okay. We've got... Those seem to be like facing particular directions. Maybe not. As you proceed through the undersea shrine, you notice that the door before you is slightly ajar. Listening carefully, you hear footsteps and a conversation in progress. It's possible that deep ones or worse may be ahead. Use the utmost caution when going forth. Okay. As you march through the hall, you discover a faint glow emanating from a mysterious device. It can only be the teleportation device which the Abyssal King directed you to find. However, the moment you attempt to approach it, you detect an aura of intense menace from behind. You turn to face it, finding the young man standing there with his katana already in hand. Hello again. I didn't think you'd really come. Seems you're not but the Deep City's lapdogs now. Kajura continues to mutter a string of curses as he closes in on you, his katana held threateningly. You're free to leave, but if you persist in advancing, I will hold back no longer. With battle seeming inevitable, you ready your weapons when a familiar voice sounds from behind you. Sleeps, I have received orders to protect you. The girl moves as if to shield you from Kajura, fearlessly taking an aggressive stance toward him. The Abyssal King's directive is to eliminate all in our path. With these chilling words, Olympia steps forth as Kajura laughs coldly. Interesting. You're no human. I know that much. Let's see what power you hide in that frame. With a loud cry, Kajura produces something from his sleeve and throws it at your feet. Oh, ow. Flashbang. Uh-oh. This legendary beast was brought from the eastern continent. It has power enough to slay you all. Proof of Kajura's words arrives in the form of a beast coalescing from the smoke. You've no path forward save for that directly through this legendary beast. Draw your weapons and slay the beast confronting you. Oh, shoot! Shin. Okay. Devilish smile. Hate that. Hate that for me. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Doing very little damage. We're not winning this time, are we? Okay, no weaknesses, elementally at least. Oh no. Okay. Oh, there goes Tabo again. Man, Tabo's not doing much either. This is not good. Hmm. All right. Oh boy. Oh, good. I was kind of hoping something. Need like 20 more levels just to damage this thing. Or better gear, at least. I have no idea. Save my map, though. Well... I don't know what I want to do. I really feel like I just need to grind now. We just weren't doing damage. It'd be one thing if we were getting murdered, but not doing damage is a sign to me we gotta grind. And I think at least 10 levels party wide. But seriously, maybe 20. So that was a pretty big power difference there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save that to grind off stream. I'm feeling pretty tired anyway. But we're right there. I feel like that boss is probably the thing that triggers triggers credits. Obviously not the end of the game, because there's apparently 3 endings and stuff, but that's probably the credits fight, because we're on the last floor of the 4th stratum, so that's usually when that happens. Though he did say, like, story-wise, they've already given a reason to go beyond this moment. So maybe because this one's a weird one, the credits are actually, like, the game beating thing is actually a 5th stratum thing, which would be cool. Ugh. I'm just exhausted. I'm so sorry, guys. Tuesday flattened me. I'm still kind of reeling. But I'm hoping we can do this. We've got... What even is today? Is today Wednesday? It is, right? Yes. Oh my god. Tuesday lasted at least a week long. Okay, yeah. So today's Wednesday, so maybe I grind sometime between now and tomorrow's stream, and then tomorrow we get our first credits on this. If not, that's fine. And then Friday we have Farming Sim, which I think for real this time, I think we're gonna wrap up on Friday. Because I think there's only like 3 or 4 crops left to harvest or something like that. If we're done with Etrian, then Friday I will probably start WoW week and we'll make an orc. If not, we'll keep doing Etrian until we do. And then whenever I finish, we'll do WoW week. But the day after a farming stream would be perfect because then we're not like interrupted by farming to in the middle of WoW week. Not that it'd be a big deal, but do that. And if we do wrap up farming that Friday, that also means I have to figure out making the map for the next playthrough in Farming Sim. So figure all that out. Thank you again to Jammy for the raid today. Always good to see Jammy. We were having a gift sub battle earlier today. Let's see. I'm gonna go send y'all. Oh, Twitch is streaming right now. Going over patch notes apparently. Now we're gonna go animals. We need cozy animal vibes. Certainly I do. But thank you guys for being here. Lexus, rest in peace your streak. I'm so sorry. And I will be back tomorrow. More Etrian. Bye guys.